Hello again, YouTube, and I just talked to you guys a couple minutes ago. Rub this shit off my phone here. And I was doing this Lit Crate video. Literally have not done anything. I turned off the camera and put up my tripod, and that was about it. So I haven't made a video on here in a couple weeks, vlog wise. And I have just recently been getting over a cold, which I've still got a little bit of. It's not too bad. It was barely noticeable yesterday. But anyway, so we're going to put our shoes on for reasons that you will find out soon. So the past couple weeks have been a whirlwind of crazy shit, especially at work. Before we go downstairs, I'm going to tell you guys about this. So now it's 2 weeks because today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. But 2 weeks ago, I found out some pretty interesting news at work, at Dynamic Recycling work, and I found out that one of our guys, and I might have told everybody about this already, but one of our Apple guy and server maintenance guy left. There's a wall at Dynamic that runs across most of the remarketing support side. And you had, before all this, it was six people. And so we found out the guy on the very left end was leaving, our server maintenance guy, an Apple guy. He put his 2 weeks in, but he was leaving because he got a better job. Okay. Next day comes around. I come in the morning, and the next morning, and I find out that the guy that was next to him got fired. He was one of our laptop tech support guys. Pretty interesting, since that was the next day. And that same day, the guy next to him, our other laptop support tech guy, left. So in our department, at that point, 2 weeks ago on a Friday, we had three people. Eric actually put in his 2 weeks notice, the guy that was the laptop support guy, but the other two didn't because one got fired. Anyway, so he put in his 2 weeks, but he used all the rest of his paid time off and all that stuff to get out a week early. So he's gone. Last week, the person I work with all the time at Laptop Sort wanted to get a different job. He's got a kid. He's got a wife. Wife does not work. She's a stay-at-home mom. Yada yada. There's shit all over my shirt. Yada yada yada. Stays at home. Then more money coming in. Cars breaking down. All that stuff. So he starts looking for another job. He found another job at Hyundai. So he put in. He told me about a couple of days before that he put in a couple job applications in other places, and I was like, okay, well, good luck, but it's just gonna be me and this one other guy, and the one other guy had not shown up for the whole last week because his back was hurting, and all this other stuff. So he's technically on medical leave, but he's supposed to be coming back tomorrow. If he doesn't come back tomorrow, he's not coming back at all, I don't think. But so my laptop sort guy that I work with, he gets the Hyundai job, and he finds out Thursday that he pretty much has it. The only thing he was waiting on was his drug test results. So yeah, he got those back through Hyundai, and this past Friday was his last day. So now there's only two people that might still be there on that one side. In all remarketing support, there is now maybe 8 or 9 people that are actual full-time employees, not temps. So yeah, and if the one guy doesn't show up, it's either 7 or 8 people then. And yeah, 2 of those are shift leads, so technically you can take those out. So yeah, and I'm running laptop sorting game consoles all by my damn self starting tomorrow. And I've moved my workstation around and all that stuff, so that's going to be pretty different. Um, and pretty interesting, I guess. So that's all happened this past 2 weeks at work. Regal, I'm still there. It's Regal, nothing much new comes out of there. And I have started looking for another job. If I leave, they're fucked pretty much right now because they're not going to get anything done. So I've looked at this other place, and it's both of them are working for Metro. One of them is working at the codes office. Again, like I said before, I got hired at Dynamic. This is another one of those jobs. And then the other one's working for the sheriff's department for their IT division. And they get paid $45,000 a year to $50,000 a year salary starting out, which is a lot better than what I make because I make at least 26. So yeah, might be getting one of those. And then this whole past week, except for the whole fact of, work and stuff and being all distracted by that, the car. Yeah. Some of you know me personally in real life, IRL. The 2003 Buick LeSabre is no more. It got about 164,000 miles on it, and it had a couple things wrong with it before I go show you the new vehicle, which most people have already seen it, but I'm going to show it on video. Better yet, let me get my keys so I can start it for you guys. There it is. So, the LeSabre, this is what happened. Let me put you guys down because I'm tired of circling here. Circle jerking. That's not what I wanted to do. Hello. Can I reorganize here? What the fuck? Okay. So basically, this is what happened with. I know that light is annoying. I'm just going to move you guys over here. We good? We're good? Okay. So basically, the LeSabre, a couple weeks ago, this all started about 2 weeks ago also. Car itself started overheating. Now, when that happens, usually think, okay, I'm leaking something, or something is not right in the radiator or the reservoir or any of that. So I take it to Pet Boys and have it looked at. They said my elbow pipe hoses, or my elbow hoses leading from my radiator to my back reservoir or engine or whatever the hell it was, were cracked. When GM made those cars, they put plastic ones on there. Those are not good because A, the engine gets over 200 fucking degrees, and B, it's plastic. It cracks over time. What you're supposed to do is replace those with aluminum or metal ones. So, I got aluminum ones. I didn't replace them because A, they had to drain up all my fucking antifreeze and water that I put in there, which cost about $400 to drain all the stuff, take out the old elbow pipes, put new ones in, and then refill it up with antifreeze and water. So, yeah, didn't do that. So I bought the pipes, and I was going to either do it myself or do it at some point in time and just keep refilling it with antifreeze and water. So they put water and antifreeze in it for me, and then I find out that the radiator cap is clogging it from going to the radiator. So, because how it works is the backup reservoir has a pipe that, or a hose that runs down from it into the radiator, and then it runs through the radiator cap, it goes into the radiator, and then it goes from the radiator to the engine, cools it down, and cycles. So, yeah, and it cycles back and forth through the radiator and all that stuff. So, anyway, so find out that it's been leaking, and then I find out that the radiator cap is corroded. I get the radiator cap replaced after it already smoked and overheated on me, and the car itself blew a head gasket. Yeah. So in order to fix this car at this point to what it used to be, I would have to replace the window regulator and motor, which I still did not get fixed. Replace the elbow hoses and pipes and refill with water and antifreeze, and then get a head gasket replacement, along with 6 new spark plugs and wires, which I did not, A, have the money for, and B, did not know how long the car was going to last on the head gasket, because the head gasket alone is like $100 fucking dollars. Don't know any work on them, but that's what they are. That's what happened to the LeSabre. I now have a different car. It's a little smaller. It's not fucking a smart car or anything, but it's a little smaller than the LeSabre was. So we're just going to go see that now. I will tell you guys about this car. It has a lot of miles. I got it for a little over $2,300. The reason I got this car was because I needed a car, did not want to do financing, so I went ahead and got it. So we're just going to go downstairs. Darkness. Dark brightness. Alright. Now, before I show you guys this car, I will tell you that I am very proud of this car, even though it is white. And all of its stuff that's, you know, minor cosmetic shit that's wrong with it. But yeah, here we go. We have a 2000 Toyota Solara. And we'll run it around the side here and the back. I don't have the plates for it yet, but yeah. Has a lot of miles on it, but it is a 2000 Toyota Solara with almost 228,000 miles on it. It does have window tints on it, but everything else is fine with it. As far as it running wise, it does have a couple dents in it. It does have a couple paint scratches and you know, all that stuff. Everything works. Nothing is broken. It does need new spark plugs and probably wires. Or well, it needs. I know it needs new wires because I looked at the wires. It might need new spark plugs. And we'll pop the hood for you and show you what this looks like. It is cloth interior. We'll sit in here. But it is black cloth interior. And yeah. So back seat is pretty, I mean, it's okay size, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. So we'll just pop the hood. Hi. This would make my third car, by the way. This is my third car. And this is what it looks like underneath the hood. It is a little dirty. But yeah, this is underneath the hood. It's got pretty much a brand new fucking radiator in it right here. Alternator's not looking too bad. Looks kind of newish. Belts are looking okay. The spark plugs are a rather brown color on the insides. They look okay on the outsides. The inside looks bad. Need a new air filter. Go ahead and open the garage door here for you. All right, so we're outside. But yeah, it takes up a lot less room than the lesabre did. But yeah. Another problem we had with this car was when we got our tags done, we couldn't transfer my old tags because we said that my old tags were just in my name, and they weren't just in my name, they were my mom's name too. So they said, well, since we have this label down, you have to get new tags. So my old tags were up in June, and I have just replaced the new sticker on there. We'll not do that yet. I had just gone through emissions, got the new stickers and everything, and now I'm paying them another $10, which they reimbursed me for my $10, but I had to pay them another $75 for my tags. So yeah. So here we go. We'll wait for it to shut up here. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it's running. We got our radio, which it does have a tape player. We have our little tape wire like we used to have before in the Honda, well, and in the Buick. But yeah, I'll shut the door here for a second. Pretty cool beans, right? So yeah, it has, can you see that on camera? I'm not sure if you can. 227,755 miles as of right now, sitting in the garage. It has a lot better gas mileage. And it has a half a gallon bigger tank than the lesabre did, which does not make any sense because it's a 4-cylinder. But here we go with this thing here. I love it. And we'll just let all those fumes get out of the garage while we do this. But yeah, it's a pretty nice little, it's tight turning car. Yeah, it's a pretty nice tight turning little tiny car. With a shitload of miles on it. Would not recommend revving it that much if you have that many miles on your car. But yeah, this is the main thing I wanted to show you guys in this video. I do have a sunglass holder now, which I am over ecstatic about. And it's actually pretty roomy for a two-door car. Not gonna lie. Also, the history on these cars is Solaras. They are pretty much two-door Camrys. Honestly, well, in the first generation, Solaras were called the Toyota Camry Solaras. So there's that bit of fucking knowledge that's dropped on your face for you there. So yeah, I'm liking it pretty good. Right. All right. So yeah, we'll just sign out from inside the car here, and maybe we'll chill out in the car for a second. This video is almost 20 minutes long. But yeah, Remember, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Like, the Facebook page will be linked down below in the description. Next video, who the fuck knows? This whole week and this whole past week and 2 weeks ago have just been fucking crazy. So we'll see what happens. I'm assuming we'll have a couple of new people that get hired, but I don't know. I don't know. So I'll see you guys whenever I can make another video that's intriguing to anybody. Bye.